Two brand new variants of the pump shotgun have been introduced into the game, along with the buffs to the previous variants. So today we're going to compare it to the heavy shotgun and see which one is currently better. To start off, let's look at the 4 current variants of the pump shotgun. As you can see, the green and blue pump both got significant damage increases, going from 80 and 85 body shot damage up to 95 and 100. The epic and legendary pumps follow suit, doing 105 and 110 body shot damage respectively. As you can see, the fire rate of the epic and legendary pumps remain the same, so the only difference you see in the legendary pumps compared to the old pumps is their damage per shot, as well as how fast they are able to reload. Now, how does the heavy shotgun compare to the pump shotgun? Here we have both of these weapon stats, and the first thing you'll notice is the damage difference, but we'll get to that later on in the video. 2 other important things to notice are that the heavy shotgun has a faster fire rate, about 1.4 times faster than the pump, and that the heavy shotgun has a larger magazine size of 7 compared to the pump at only 5. When it comes to reload speed, it does show that the pump is faster, but that is because the pump only has 5 shells to reload. When it comes to per bullet reload speed, the heavy shotgun is actually 0.04 of a second faster. Nothing insane, but it is faster at a per shell reload basis. Now let's go ahead and circle back to the damage. In the patch notes for version 6.31, Epic said pump shotguns will do higher damage in shorter range buckets, but damage falls off quicker. So as you can see here, we have a chart to show the damage drop off of these 2 weapons. An important thing to note is that if you look in the top right corner where the key is, it says 1 plank is the equivalent to 5 meters. The planks are what are measured in the bottom going from left to right. 1 plank is simply putting down a piece of wood, brick, or metal on the ground, and then from one end to the other, that is 1 plank, which is approximately 5 meters. The gold pump shotgun starts out at 110 damage and starts dropping off damage after 1 plank, which is the equivalent to 5 meters. It continues on its downward path until it is unable to do damage completely at 6 planks. Then we have the gold heavy shotgun. The heavy shotgun starts much lower at 77 damage, but it doesn't start damage drop off until 1.5 meters. A little bit past 2 planks. As you can see, the heavy is actually doing more damage per shot than the pump shotgun. 2 planks or 10 meters isn't really that far of a distance either. That's like if you were standing on a 2-story building and shot someone on the ground directly below you. That's a distance that a lot of you probably take a majority of your shotgun shots from. Now this chart is purely for body shot damage, but what about headshot damage? Because the heavy shotgun actually has a higher precision multiplier at 2.5 times compared to the pump shotgun's headshot multiplier, which is only 2 times. So as you can see here, the pump does still start at higher damage. An important thing to note is that the pump is doing more than 200 damage at the start, which is the maximum health an opponent can be in Fortnite, but the heavy starts a lot closer than before. The heavy shotgun starts at 193 damage and takes over in damage faster. So anywhere inside of 1.5 planks, in other words 7.5 meters, the pump shotgun is going to be doing superior damage. But after that, the heavy shotgun does put up a battle, being able to do more damage at longer ranges. Not only does the heavy shotgun have more range than the pump shotgun, but it actually takes advantage of that range better than the pump as well, because it is the more accurate weapon. As you can see here, we have a comparison between the spread of the heavy shotgun and the spread of the pump shotgun. And the heavy shotgun does have a more confined spread, meaning it is going to hit more pellets per shot given that your accuracy is on point. But the only real time you're going to notice the difference in spread for these 2 weapons is when you get into the longer distances of 10 meters and further. The further back your opponent is, the smaller their head or even their entire body is going to be, so the spread is going to make more of a difference. But when you're up close and you're right in somebody's face, the difference between the pump shotgun and the heavy shotgun really isn't that great. But again, at those longer distances, the heavy shotgun is going to see a noticeable improvement, because not only is it already doing more damage per pellet, but it's also more likely that you're going to hit more pellets. Now the final piece of information I want to put out there before we put it all together and come to a conclusion is that the epic and legendary pump shotguns have the fastest draw speeds of any shotgun in Fortnite. That's right, faster even than the double barrel. At 20 frames, which is approximately 33 hundredths of a second, the pump shotgun has the second fastest draw speed of every single weapon in Fortnite. The only gun that boasts a faster draw speed is the pistol, and I'm not talking about the hand cannon, I'm talking about the actual pistol, that weapon that no one ever uses. So compared to the heavy shotgun, the pump shotgun's draw speed is 5 frames faster, or about 8 hundredths of a second. That may not sound like a lot, but those 5 frames can make a huge difference in a close engagement, as well as just the overall fluidity of switching between your shotgun and other weapons throughout the match. Being 5 frames faster after editing can be the difference between you dying and surviving. So with all of that information presented, which is the better shotgun? What it comes down to for me are 2 things. Number 1, the ability to one-tap a player at any health up close, and 2, the faster draw speed. Those 2 things combined make the pump shotgun superior to the heavy shotgun in my books. However, I definitely wouldn't underrate the power of the heavy shotgun. If you keep proper spacing when using that gun, you can definitely outplay an opponent due to the superior damage drop-off rate. The problem is that with the ability to build in Fortnite, a good player can build right up next to you without ever giving you the chance to shoot them. So if you choose the heavy shotgun over the pump shotgun, you run the risk of running into a good player, and the lower damage of the heavy shotgun up close could end up costing you your life. I think the graph is something really important to keep in mind if you are someone who thinks the pump shotgun is better, or even if you think the heavy shotgun is better, because it really shows you just how quickly the damage drop-off switches between these 2 weapons. If you're used to using the heavy shotgun and you're switching to the pump shotgun, keep in mind that you're probably not going to have as much range as the heavy shotgun. If you're going to continue to use the heavy shotgun, keep in mind this chart and remember that the pump shotgun is going to be the more effective weapon at those really close distances. So staying within a plank is crucial if you're trying to maximize the effectiveness of your pump shotgun, and staying further away from a plank is crucial if you want to avoid a pump shotgun when using a heavy shotgun. An interesting question I want to ask you all is, if you do choose the pump over the heavy shotgun, do you do so for all variants? Remember that both the green and blue variants have the exact same draw speed of the heavy shotgun. For me personally, I would choose the blue pump and above over the heavy shotgun due to its ability to still be able to one-shot a fully shielded opponent, but if I had to choose between a green pump and either a purple or gold heavy, I would choose the heavy shotgun. The green pump isn't able to one-shot a fully shielded opponent, so for me the range and fire rate of the heavy shotgun makes it the more desirable weapon. But let me know what the cutoff is for you personally. Are you someone who chooses the heavy shotgun over the pump shotgun every single time, or you choose the pump over the heavy, or is there some type of variant like for myself where it depends on the rarity? One thing I'm interested to see in the future is what ends up happening with the tactical shotgun. Right now it feels like the tactical shotgun is in a really bad place. It has the slowest draw speed of any shotgun in Fortnite, and its spread is massive combined with the damage that just isn't that great. Hopefully in the near future we will see a buff to the tactical shotgun in the form of both accuracy and draw speed, because in the current state of the game, I feel like I'm at a huge disadvantage when I have a tactical shotgun going up against literally any other shotgun. I'm really glad with the changes so far to shotguns to make them much more viable, but like I said, the tactical shotgun just feels really bad in comparison at the moment, so hopefully in the near future it will get its own buff. But anyway, that is all that I have for this video. I hope that you found it informative. If you'd like to support me when spending V-Bucks, you can do so by using my code FLAMINATOR in the item shop. There's only 1 month left for the supported creator event, so if you want to support me or another creator, make sure you are constantly re-entering that code, because every 2 weeks it does reset. If you're someone who does not buy V-Bucks, do not worry about it. You being here is more than enough support already. If you made it all the way to this point in the video, thank you so much, I truly do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel and for some reason you are not subscribed yet, feel free to do so if you like this type of content. Thank you all again, and I will catch you in my next video.